this before and it was so bad. Like my face looked really bad. My hair was all over the place. So I kind of did like a little bit of a ponytail. I'm actually going to the mall. So this is like the makeup that I would do if I was going to the mall, and I'm gonna do a brow routine for you guys because it takes really long. So to start off, I'm trying to open up my Vaseline Rosy Lips Lip Therapy somehow. And what I like to do is I actually like to just pick some off and then I'll put it on, and I feel like it really applies better when I do it that way. So this is a super easy look. I mean, like nothing to it. So we're gonna start with the brows because the face is so simple. So you just wanna make sure you start off with a really clean face. I washed my face. I put toner, under eye cream, and then all over lotion using the Dermalogica line. And then I'm just gonna jump into the actual look. So here we go. So these are the products that you're going to need to achieve this look, or this eyebrow routine. I have a Morphe eyebrow pencil. I have a concealer brush. I don't know where this is from. It was super generic. I really think I got it like on Amazon. I have a pencil from Benefit, and then I have the brow powder from Anastasia, the brow duo, and then I have a bar of soap, any sort of water just to go ahead and wet the soap, and then I also have a little cotton swab where I will be applying some micellar water on. And then the final two products are actually going to be a concealer. I use this Revlon one, as well as an eyebrow gel, and I'm using the clear transparent from Maybelline. So let's get started. So what I like to do is I like to actually take my little bar of soap, and then I'll actually put a little bit of any sort of wetness. This is the Garnier Skin Active Soothing Facial Mist in Rose Water, and I'm just gonna spray it directly on there just to go ahead and make that as wet as possible. Next, I'm taking a spoolie, and I'm actually using the spoolie behind the Benefit pencil, and I like to just put it on the actual soap. I like to put it on the soap, and then I like to just load that up with as much product as possible. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right into the brow, and I'm going to start to flick the brow hair up. Something that you do not want to do is you do not want to do one eyebrow and then reapply and then like fill up your little spoolie again with the bar of soap. It'll actually start to clump up because it dries so fast. So make sure you're working as fast as possible, and make sure you get enough product on your brush prior, because that's all you're going to be able to actually put on. So now I look a little freaky. Let me bring you guys in. You guys see? Yep. See how it just looks a little different? Everything is pushed up. So scary. We're gonna do the other side now, okay? Alright, so we're done, guys. Look at this. Feathery eyebrows. Just kidding. Of course I'm kidding. This looks ridiculous. I'm gonna take the pencil side of my Benefit. I'm using the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the number 3. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feather the strokes, like imitate the strokes of my eyebrows. And I'm gonna kind of start like right in here. And I'm just gonna start to fill that in slowly and bring that all the way back, working very quickly. And then I really want to make sure that the end of my brow ends right here. So I'm lining up on the side of my nose, the side of my eye. This is where my brow should end. Be careful not to reuse this little spoolie until you're using soap, because it could actually end up like ruining it. So I'm gonna just move on to the other eyeball, or the other eyebrow, and just continue to do this. And I like to round out the edge. See how I kind of rounded it out? Sometimes I'm kind of going, well, no, I am. I'm manipulating my brow to look the way that I want it to look. So next we're going to move on to the brow duo. What I do here is I take my little brow pencil, or like my little brow brush, and then I'm taking the little cotton round that has the micellar water, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of wet it. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up the color. So I'm taking the darker color first, and I'm slowly going to start going over the same areas that I went into. Again, doing little flicks of motion. Feel free now to just use the spoolie because this doesn't have any soap. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean it off, go into the lighter color, and then go into the eyebrow. I always use my cotton round, even if I am using like a gel based, just so you guys know. Don't worry, it's not gonna stay like that. And then these front hairs, I always like just flick up. I know you guys have seen like how I'm doing it. I'm just like flicking up. So I'm not like bringing it out. I really want that to just stay up and beautiful and flicked up. It gives an appearance of like a fuller brow, which is what you want. Well, if this is what you're going for. And now it's time for concealer. So I like to take my little brush with my concealer. I will wet the brush again onto a clean pad with a little bit of micellar water, just to get it wet so it glides really easily. And I'm gonna load up the brush. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just starting right here, begin to carve it out. I really like to focus on that outer corner. I think it makes such a difference. And then once I lay down the concealer, I'll just flick it up. I don't like blend it this way, I just flick it up and out. And then right here, I like to just kind of curve it. Like I'll bring it up and then I'll curve it out. This is when you lay down all of your hairs, finally. Whenever I do the under eye, I do go all the way in and then out. And then I'll go over this side again to create the look that I'm going for. And I'll just go ahead and just clean up whatever else I could see, and then just flick it out, and then this one flick it down. And then we're gonna do the other side. What I'm doing now is I'm just kind of fixing anything, any sort of imperfections. I kind of go over everything. You know, you have to remember your brows are sisters, they're not twins. I could try to manipulate that, but I will probably be here all day if I just keep trying to. So I'm just gonna kind of slightly make that a little bit thicker, but just not really try to focus. Let me bring you guys in. Look so far. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with the results. So, I'm gonna take you guys out a little. Oh, wrong way. So this is what we're gonna work with. I'm pretty happy with it. That's all I can think of. Like again, they're twins. Their sisters are not twins. So just kind of remember that. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. It's so simple. This is gonna be so fast. All I'm gonna be using is any sort of primer, a concealer, and a powder. I'm using both Laura Mercier products, actually all three. That's so funny. This is a hydrating foundation primer. this is the Camouflage Concealer in the number 3. And then this is just their translucent powder, but it's like pressed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of my primer. Again, my face is clean, prepped, and everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of that, warm it up on my skin, press it into my face, all over. Even though we're not gonna put makeup all over, I just like to apply this everywhere. And then next, just taking my finger, I'm gonna dip my finger into both of these. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just lay that down under my eyes, anywhere where I naturally have a little bit of redness. We're done! Just kidding, I don't know why I like to say that so much. I think it's because I think I look really funny. I'm taking the Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just blend that out. My nose is super red, so I like to just try to conceal it, but not too much. There we go. So that is our concealer. Next, we're gonna go ahead and take our powder, and I'm picking up a Sigma tapered highlighter brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some of that powder and pop it on everywhere where I put the concealer. And then everywhere else, just kind of blend it out a little bit. This has no color. This is just a basic translucent. If you're looking for a little bit more color or a little bit more coverage, you could always use your face powder. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face using this Soothing Facial Mist. I look so bright. And then, just because I'm just a little bit extra, I will be taking my highlighter, and I'm just using the Laura Geller highlighter. Just kind of, I'll just turn my face wherever I see the sunlight or like the light hitting, that's where I'm gonna highlight. So I have to kind of try to find it, and I think that it's hitting right here today. I always feel like it hits right here on this side. I'm not going to do my nose or anything else. It's a very, very like simple, quick makeup look. Next, we're gonna move on to eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes and then apply mascara, and I will be right back. I will be applying mascara on the bottom lashes. It'll really make my eyes look really like nice and open. That's just like the ugliest face. Do people just make ugly faces, or just me? I just have the worst luck when it comes to mascara. I always go on my under eye, and when I have like shadow, it's easy to like hide it, but when I don't, it's not. Next, we're gonna go ahead and just set our lashes with the Great Lash Clear Transparent mascara from Maybelline. And then I'm going to be applying just like my favorite glossy lip. This is a Dazzle Glass from MAC called Sugar Rimmed. And that's it. Alright, so this is the final makeup look. It's so simple. It's perfect for like working girls, like on the go, moms. This is so great for moms. This is great for like Disneyland because it's not a lot of makeup. I don't have any contour. I don't have to worry about anything smearing. I just have some concealer, and this concealer is a lifesaver. It's, like I said, the Camouflage Concealer. It comes with two sides. It's not made for highlighting. It's just made for actually taking away the redness from our face, which we don't want redness on our face. I just think that the concealer is great, and I think that this is just such an open, lively look. If you're feeling a little fancy, you can pop on some fake lashes. That's up to you guys. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Yeah, thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye.